Welcome to Informed Tourist, where we go beyond the postcard-perfect images and dive into the real stories behind the world's most breathtaking destinations. I'm Curtis, your traveling guru, and today, I'm taking you on a journey through Iceland, a place that's as mysterious as it is mesmerizing. You've seen the photos, thundering waterfalls, surreal blue ice caves, and the northern lights painting the sky in colors you never thought possible. Iceland looks like a fairy tale, a land sculpted by ancient volcanoes and glaciers. But here's the truth. The most beautiful places here are also the most dangerous, and the magic comes with real risks. Today, I'll show you the hidden risks that most tourists never see, and how to enjoy Iceland safely, like a seasoned explorer, not just a visitor. Picture yourself standing on a black sand beach, the Atlantic roaring at your feet, basalt columns towering behind you. You turn for a selfie. Then, out of nowhere, a massive wave surges up the shore, catching you off guard. This isn't just a scare tactic or a travel myth, it happens more often than you'd think, and we'll visit that very spot soon to show you why it's so infamous. Iceland isn't a theme park, it's wild, unpredictable, and sometimes unforgiving. The weather can turn in an instant and the landscape demands respect. Understanding its moods, how the wind shifts, how the clouds gather, how the light changes, is the key to having an epic adventure here, not just a safe one. We'll cover killer waves that sweep people off their feet, sneaky glaciers hiding deep crevasses, roads that vanish under snow, and weather that can go from sunny to stormy in minutes. I'll give you the real scoop, the stuff brochures skip, the warnings you won't find in glossy ads, and the local secrets that can make or break your trip. By the end, you'll know how to stay safe, save money, and discover hidden gems that most tourists miss. Places where you can soak in a hot spring all to yourself or hike a trail with no one else in sight. Ready to see the real Iceland? Let's dive in together and uncover what makes this island so unforgettable, and how you can experience it without falling into the usual tourist traps. Grab a snack, maybe some Skyr, Iceland's creamy yogurt, and settle in because you're about to get the inside scoop from someone who's been there, done that, and learned a few lessons the hard way. We're about to journey through the land of fire and ice, where volcanoes and glaciers shape the land, and every corner hides a new adventure. This isn't to scare you away, but to prepare you for the adventure of a lifetime, one where you'll come back with stories, photos, and maybe even a few new friends. The best trips are the ones where you come home with stories, and all your limbs. Trust me, a little preparation goes a long way out here. We'll go beyond the usual tourist advice, venturing off the beaten path to places where the crowds thin out, and the real Iceland reveals itself. You'll learn what even experienced travelers sometimes miss, those subtle signs, hidden hazards, and local tips that can make all the difference. Stick around for my secret safe spot at the end. Let's get started. Your Icelandic adventure begins now. Let's talk about Reynifjara, Iceland's most famous black sand beach. You've seen the dramatic basalt columns and sea stacks, stunning, but deadly. The danger, sneaker waves, they surge up the beach without warning, even on calm days. Tourists underestimate the ocean here every year, sometimes with tragic results. Rule number 1, never turn your back on the sea at Reynifjara. Stay far from the water's edge, much farther than you think is safe. Don't climb the columns near the surf, and never pose with waves at your feet. The ocean is a sleeping giant. Don't poke it. Enjoy the view from a safe distance. Your life is worth more than a photo. Respect the rules, and you'll have an unforgettable, safe experience. In Iceland, nature is always in charge. Don't argue with it. Now let's head to the glaciers, Jökulsárlón and Diamond Beach. These are two of Iceland's most iconic and breathtaking natural wonders, where the raw power of nature is on full display. Giant icebergs float in the lagoon, then wash up on black sand, sparkling like diamonds. The contrast between the deep blue ice and the jet-black volcanic sand is truly mesmerizing, creating a scene that feels almost otherworldly. Magical, right? But the ice is unpredictable. These massive chunks are constantly shifting, melting, and breaking apart, shaped by the forces of wind, water, and time. Icebergs can flip suddenly, and most of their mass is hidden underwater. What you see above the surface is just a small fraction of the whole iceberg, making them even more mysterious and potentially dangerous. That's why boat tours keep a safe distance. Getting too close is dangerous. The guides know the risks, and safety is always the top priority for everyone on the water. At Diamond Beach, don't climb on stranded icebergs for photos. It might look tempting, but it's not worth the risk. They're slippery, sharp, and can shift with a wave, trapping or injuring you. Even a gentle wave can move these heavy blocks unexpectedly, making them hazardous for anyone nearby. Even a small iceberg weighs hundreds of pounds. It's easy to underestimate their size and weight until you see them up close. The Atlantic is right there, One slip, and you're in freezing water. The currents are strong, and the cold can be dangerous, even for experienced swimmers. The smart move? Admire the ice from shore. You'll get incredible views and photos without putting yourself at risk. Walk the lagoon's edge, watch seals, and take photos with your feet on the ground. There's so much to see and experience safely from the shoreline. Let the icebergs do their dance. You're just a spectator. The ever-changing landscape is a show in itself, and every visit is unique. It's safer, and just as magical. The memories you make here will last a lifetime, especially when you respect the power of nature. Respect the ice, and you'll have an amazing experience. By staying safe and mindful, you help preserve this incredible place for everyone to enjoy. Iceland's weather is the ultimate wild card. Sunshine, snow, rain, and hurricane winds, all in one day. The wind can rip car doors off and whip up sandstorms that damage cars. Always park facing the wind and hold onto your door. Dress in layers, waterproof outer, warm middle, moisture-wicking base. Cotton is a no-go. Always have a hat, gloves, and warm socks. Check Vidur is for weather and road, is for road conditions, every day. If the forecast is bad, change your plans. There's no shame in waiting out a storm. Iceland's cozy cafes and geothermal pools are perfect for weather delays. Flexibility is your best friend here. Be prepared, and you'll love every wild minute. Renting a car in Iceland. That's a fantastic way to explore, but be prepared. Driving here is nothing like your average Sunday drive back home. The landscapes are breathtaking, but the roads can be challenging, and the weather can change in an instant. Every journey's an adventure, and a little preparation goes a long way. The famous ring road circles the island, but it's often narrow, with single-lane bridges scattered along the way. Always yield to the car that arrives first, and be patient. Rushing can lead to trouble. Venture off the main road and you'll find gravel tracks, deep potholes, and even river crossings on the notorious F-roads. These routes are wild and remote, and conditions can be unpredictable. Only wow and dao tremordinadar. So, and now po mau and dao far. Even then, check local advice before heading out. These roads are not for the faint of heart. Iceland's scenery is so stunning, it's tempting to stop anywhere for a photo. But never pull over in the middle of the road. Always use a designated pullout or parking area to keep everyone safe. Every year, accidents happen because drivers stop unexpectedly or ignore the rules. Don't let your dream trip turn into a nightmare. Be cautious and considerate. Choose your rental car wisely. A small car is fine for the ring road in summer, but if you're visiting in winter or heading into the highlands, a 4x4 is essential. Ask your rental agency for advice if you're unsure. Don't try to see everything in one day. Iceland rewards those who slow down, take in the views, and enjoy the journey. Plan for plenty of stops and give yourself time to explore. Before you set out, always check the latest road conditions and weather updates. Roads can close suddenly due to storms, snow, or flooding, especially in the highlands. Respect the roads, the rules, and the unpredictable nature of Iceland. Drive carefully, and your road trip will be unforgettable for all the right reasons. Remember, the journey itself is a huge part of the adventure here. Every mile brings new sights and surprises. Stay alert, stay safe, and make memories that will last a lifetime as you explore Iceland's wild beauty. If you're finding these tips helpful, hit subscribe for more travel secrets and Icelandic adventures. Iceland's roads are wild, beautiful, and sometimes unpredictable. Embrace the adventure, drive smart, and let's keep rolling. Iceland is stunning and expensive. A burger can cost $25, a beer $12, and gas feels like liquid gold. Save money by shopping at discount supermarkets like Bonus, Kronan, and Netto. Make your own meals. Most guest houses have kitchens. Buy alcohol at the airport, duty-free. It's much cheaper than in town. Never buy bottled water. The tap water is pure glacier gold. Bring a reusable bottle and fill up anywhere. Most of Iceland's best sights are free. Waterfalls, beaches, northern lights. Splurge on 1 or 2 big-ticket experiences, then enjoy the free wonders. Smart planning and grocery shopping make Iceland affordable. Focus on the beauty, not the bills. Your wallet will thank you. Enjoy paradise without breaking the bank. Iceland is the land of volcanoes, over 30 active systems. Recent eruptions near Reykjavik have been both spectacular and dangerous. The obvious risk is lava. Never get too close. The ground near eruptions can be unstable. What looks solid may be a thin crust. Always stay on marked trails and respect closures. Toxic gases like sulfur dioxide are invisible but dangerous. Check vadur.is and safetravel.is for updates. If authorities say it's unsafe, don't go. Witnessing an eruption is rare and unforgettable. If it's safe, go prepared. Wear sturdy boots, Bring water, and check official info constantly. The Earth is alive here. Watch from a safe distance, respect the power, and you'll have a story for life. Iceland's fire is best admired from afar. Let's recap how to be a smart, happy tourist in Iceland. Bookmark vedur.is, weather, road.is, roads, and safetravel.is, alerts. File a travel plan with Safe Travel Iceland, especially for hikes or highland trips. It's free and could save your life. Pack right waterproof jacket and pants, sturdy boots, warm layers, hat, gloves, and a swimsuit for geothermal pools. Even in summer, it gets cold and windy. Be flexible. Plans may change with the weather or road closures. The magic is often in the unexpected moments. Embrace the chaos and find new adventures. Iceland rewards those who adapt. Stay informed, stay prepared, and you'll have the trip of a lifetime. The best stories come from the surprises. Well, this is Iceland. You made it. Here's your secret safe spot, the Orsardalur Valley. While crowds flock to the south coast, head inland for peace and magic. The Orsardalur is lush, full of birch trees, hidden waterfalls, and Viking history. Visit Hyfoss, one of Iceland's tallest waterfalls, often with no crowds. The hike is easy, and the view is epic. Explore Gjain, a fairy tale oasis with ponds and volcanic formations. Discover the ruins of a Viking longhouse at Stung, buried by a volcano in 1104. This valley is the real Iceland: nature, history, and tranquility. Pack a lunch, sit by a waterfall, and soak in the peace. You've earned this reward for being a prepared traveler. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more travel secrets. What's your dream spot in Iceland? Tell me in the comments. Where should we go next? Safe travels, and see you on the next adventure.